It's such nice weather right now.
Dude, it's so nice. I don't need the sweater on at all.
No.
In fact, when we step out of the shed, I'm going to die of heat stroke if I keep it on.
Yeah, it's going to be too hot. I got to take the top off the Jeep, but I got to get it washed first.
Pop the top off that baby.
Pop the top off that baby.
But then it's going to get cold the moment you do it. It is still February.
I know.
When does it get hot around here, like summertime?
April, May.
We're going to have to pay attention this year.
April, May.
I think you're right. March, April, May. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah. I think I usually have it off by like April, but I feel like we're done with the rainy season. So
Are we? I don't even know.
it was like a half a week there that it rained.
And then this week was so
Once.
fucking hot. I'm pretty sure I got a sunburn at all of baseball, of everything. I'm like, I wasn't prepared for it to be hot.
Yeah. Well,
I
driving
wasn't ready.
around now with all my windows down and stuff, I'm like,
Is it summer?
Yeah, this is okay. I can do this.
Yesterday, in the middle of the day, I was just laying out on the trampoline, staring at the sky, watching the clouds go by, and I was like in a tank top and leggings, and I'm like, I am so comfortable right now.
Yeah, it's great weather.
Got some of that D.
Get
that
that
Vit D. Yeah.
Vit D.
Oh, man, all about it.
Oh, yeah.
God damn!
So, what's up? What's your goddamn, Erin?
Well, my goddamn is that yesterday I was looking at my sweet little beautiful angel, and the girl, and
Girl, to specify which angel.
To clarify, yeah, I noticed that motherfucker cut herself some bangs.
Oh, hell yeah, just like mom, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, just like mom.
How'd they look? Did they turn out good? Are they micro?
They're like a side bang situation, so it's really not that bad. It's like to her cheekbone, maybe.
Oh, that's cute.
And just
No,
we haven't gotten it fixed yet, because I was like,
will you take a picture and send it to me?
of course, yeah, I'll take a picture. There's just one chunk of hair that's just right at her cheekbone, and I was like, what the fuck have you done? And she was like, I used the kid's scissors. I was like,
aw, well, there's that, you know? She was safe.
At least you were safe.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I don't care, because, like, it's just hair, right? Like, it doesn't matter.
It could have been worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you could have cut your brother. I don't know. It could have been a mullet. We could have done a lot worse. But now she doesn't want to get it fixed or anything. She's like, no, I don't want to cut my hair. I want long hair. And I'm like, well, you gotta get it trimmed or something.
Try to give her some bangs. Do the mom bangs. This is the one time you get to do it.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, before it's like, you should probably go get that done.
I think Brandon would not agree.
No?
No. He's like, with her, it's his little fucking angel.
Try it, though.
his
You know, like flip the
sweet
hair up
angel.
and see what she'll look like.
I mean, she'd be cute. She'd be cute as
Yeah.
hell with bangs.
I know, right? I think it's okay. Just do it. Don't to ask for forgiveness, you know?
Just try it. Just try it first. I could always take her to Steph and be like, can you fix this?
Yeah,
Just like I did, you know?
Exactly. Dude, my oldest made micro bangs one time, but he's a boy, so then we just cut his hair, you know?
Yeah.
But I let him live with those micro bangs for a solid month before I
Yeah.
got his hair cut.
Yeah.
But he also, like, again, boy, he didn't do a good job at his micro bangs, so, like, the other hair behind it could flop forward and kind of save him. But when you stared, you're like, you fucking chopped your hair off, didn't you?
I can see that.
Yeah.
He like
Dumb
pulls
and
the
Dumber.
rest back until just like this.
That's exactly
five.
what it was. Yes, that's what it was.
Oh,
so
that's
it could have been
amazing.
worse, but I'm all for this bang era. Let's try it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll try it on her tonight. I did ask Steph again, like one more time. How do I cut bangs? All right, I could do this.
Okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
My son, he's working on a little mullet, but he's
Hell
like,
yeah.
it's not a mullet because it's all the same length, right?
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
just
like,
long hair.
Yeah, no, another kid at school has a mullet, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, doesn't want to get his hair cut because he doesn't want a mullet. I'm like, but we could take a little off the back, maybe.
Dude, give him a skullet. Let him, like, buzz the top, but leave the back.
He doesn't want to. The last time I buzzed his head, like a long buzz, because that's the only haircut that I know how to do, he said that his friends were making fun of him for having a big forehead because his hair didn't cover it anymore.
Kids are brutal, man.
They're so mean.
Just take him to a barber then.
I was like, you have a normal ass. I've taken him to the barber. He doesn't like it. He doesn't want his hair cut.
Oh, okay. Well,
But then when
fuck
it gets
let
in
him
his
have long
eyes,
hair.
he's like, just cut my bangs. And I'm like,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah, we gotta figure something out. Well, he has straight, beautiful hair, too.
He does. He has perfect hair.
Yeah, so it's not like, but boys need kind of like that wave to make it look messy or something. You're gonna have to figure something out for him. I don't know.
It's just straight down blonde.
Like he's either got to spike it, he's got to give it the swoop. I don't know, or just rock the straight blonde look, but not like Lord Farquaad. You know?
Yeah, that's where he's at. Yeah, can't cut bangs into it though. Like we could do a center part. I don't know.
I don't either, girl. I don't either.
Yeah,
We'll see how my kids unfold. Usually, the oldest one, he likes his hair shorter. like we buzz it almost, whatever, get it into a style-ish. So, but he never lets me fucking style it. So then it just looks like a buzz, basically.
Yeah.
And then it grows out, and it's like the cutest when it's like just past his ear. I love it. But that's what I grew up as boys wearing their hair, you know?
Yeah.
Like all the little cuties, the little heartthrobs. So I love it. But then he's like, I mean, playing baseball and stuff, he's like, I can't fucking see. So I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, they start doing the little Bieber hair toss
exactly.
thing.
And then the younger one, he's all about looking fresh, you know?
Man.
Like, he likes it. He was melting down. Actually, you want my goddamn?
Yep.
I was going to say he was melting down this morning and made me do his hair before we left. I should use that for my goddamn. But I have an even better one that I remembered. So just feel bad for me if you're a mom or a parent.
Because you get it.
Yeah, because you fucking get it. Because my every day has been hell with this kid. He's in the phase of just like throwing a fit and not wanting to go anywhere, do anything, going to the fucking nurse every goddamn day. And to be fair, he was sick. So it started that way. But you know, once they learn, they learn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Once they go to the nurse one time, they're like, anyway, Miss Barbie is my bestie. And you're
Right.
like, fuck you, man.
Exactly.
No, she's not.
So I want to die. But my real goddamn is during one of the meltdowns where he didn't want to go to practice, Lee was just like, screw it, I'm going to get you dressed, you're going, right? And so earlier in the day, my youngest is a little artsy-fartsy. Like, he loves to color, and I just leave markers out for him, and he's got little coloring books, and he colors whatever. And I've had to get on him about putting the lids on it. That's my biggest complaint, right? But he's getting pretty good at that. So I let him have it, and he's pretty good about not doing it where he doesn't need to be doing it, right? Well, this day he walks up and he's got black all over his hands. And I'm like, man, like he had been tracing his hand, you know, with a black marker. And we have these fatty permanent markers that Lee pulled out because Lee wants to, we have a skateboard, like just the fucking deck of the skateboard, and he wants the kids to color on it, and then he's going to grip tape the top of it and have like a family skateboard. It's just a basic skateboard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the kids, so that's why we have the markers out. They were coloring on that, whatever. So he found this, and he was like, I'm going to outline my hand with this permanent marker, right? So I see it in his hand, and I'm like, hey man, don't play with permanent markers like that. He's like, cool, right? Now we're down to like, it's time to get to practice. He's throwing a fit. He won't get dressed. So Lee pantses him to like, all right, we're going to put our sliding shorts on and everything. Tell me why my youngest son colored his pee-pee all black. All black, guys. It's black. Permanent marker.
What?
He colored his pee-pee black. He colored it back.
What?
He colored it back. Ah! What? And all I'm thinking of is Joe Coy in My Ting Ting. And when his son colored it green, and he's like, oh, don't make him angry. He's like the Hulk. You remember the whole skit? Oh, my God. Lee popped his little pants down and just looked at me, and I didn't see it yet because you know, you're not staring at your kid's shit, right? Like, I wasn't even paying attention. Is it necrosis? And I instantly knew because I had just gone over the whole hand thing and the marker thing. And my son was melting down. So it wasn't a time to like address it. We were just like, fucking whatever. You know, you got to get dressed. We got to go. But Lee and I were like, what the fuck? And then I'm trying not to laugh. I'm like, oh my God, he really colored it black. It's black. It's still black. It's permanent.
I bet. It's gonna be black till he gets his first blowy.
She's gonna have to suck that shit off of there, huh?
Shine that shit
no!
off. Oh my
we
God.
are not talking about my child getting a blowy.
No, that's good. But oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
It's gonna take months to come
I don't
off.
know what to do.
How do you even scrub it? You
I
can't
don't
put
know.
like alcohol on it. That seems far too sensitive.
I have no idea. And that was on Saturday, and he still hasn't taken a bath, so it's still there, you know? I haven't even tried to scrub it off. I forgot about it immediately until earlier today when we were talking about everything.
He
and I was
giggles
like,
every time he pees.
He's got to. Well, he didn't address it though, right? Because he was already in trouble for everything else. So like to add to the fire just would have been pure fucking meltdown. So it was just like, what the fuck moment, you know?
Oh
like
my
Lee
God.
looked like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, try not to cry of laughter and like exit the room so that I don't blow our cover here in like serious mode. You know?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he colored his dick.
Oh
It's
no.
black. Oh no.
Oh man. It's rough out here. It's all
These
right.
streets are feral.
These children are feral.
Fuck, man. You know what, though? This is probably just karma. So, like, I have been such a good person in this lifetime, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I was that kid. So, like, you know, when they say all this shit, like, your parents are like, I hope you get a kid just like you.
Mm-hmm.
I got fucking 2 of them at a time in my life where it is not okay.
Yeah, not,
You know?
it's inappropriate.
It's the worst timing. I'm done. Respectfully, I quit.
Respectfully, I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. I know why people do black tar heroin.
I mean,
I'm not going to.
instead
But
of like charcoal.
I'll
grade.
fucking chase the dragon. You
Yeah.
start with charcoal?
Charcoal grade. Like, I won't go black.
Oh,
but,
yeah. Oh, okay, I see.
You know,
I see.
yeah. Maybe some of that lighter heroin.
Is charcoal not the blackest of black? You know when you go get a mascara and they have like black, very black, blackest black, charcoal black.
Charcoal's like gray.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you've been getting charcoal this whole time?
Bitch, I grab whatever one says black. Like,
I always
okay.
go with blackest black because I'm like, that for sure feels right.
That or the very black? I'm like,
They're all the fucking same.
I don't know. Maybe I have charcoal on. I don't know.
I mean, I've never noticed.
Can we just do
it
like
looking
black, gray?
Right? You just want to call the colors what they are?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
just
out
have
of here.
one black.
You
Why
don't
do
want
we need
Moulin
very
Rouge?
black? Black is black. Anyway. Okay, sorry. Wow, I really got fired up back there.
It's as simple as a mascara choice, you know?
I'm so pissed right now.
I get it. It's rough. Oh, man. Well, speaking of life.
Yeah, and murder.
And murder and stuff, the podcast is also being single-handedly fucking held up by Dylan.
Yeah,
So-
honestly.
So this episode is also going to come to you from Dylan and his phenomenal research. Thank you, homie.
You're the best.
You're my best friend. But it won't be as bad as last week. And by as bad as, I mean as terrifying and horrible and awful. Obviously,
like,
someone is probably still going to get,
You know,
that's
that's how it goes.
I don't think there's as many trigger warnings as before,
Okay,
You know?
let's go. Well, good, because I think I've triggered everybody with my
Sylvia
behavior
Likens
right
case.
now.
Oh, this behavior? Yeah, this behavior is a bit triggering. I need to go to the nurse.
No!
Let me go call my dad.
You can do that one.
Oh my God. That'll probably be my goddamn next week. Never mind. Anyway,
Okay. Just a lot of
So-
moving parts this week.
there's a lot of moving parts. So right off the bat, forgive me because this case is wild and I tried to place things in order based on time, but not every source lined up. So here we go.
Okay, I'm
and
ready.
by I mean the royal I, Dylan.
Yes. We took out the trash today.
Yeah. Way to go, us. Okay, so this case takes place in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh.
And we have 0 before times.
Okay.
Okay. We have Shad Thyrion,
Mhm.
who is 24 years old.
Shad or Chad?
Shad. Like
Shade.
Shad.
Shad.
Shad. So
Shad.
not Chad and not Shade.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't know. But he was 24 years old, and then we have Taylor Schabusiness,
Stop it.
who is also 24 years old.
Stop it. I feel like we had one recently like that. Because they were like, oh, you didn't name your kid Nunya?
Nunya Schabusiness.
Something like that. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, he said, I'll let you make the jokes here. It reminds me of a Schabusiness from, what was that from? Always
know.
Sunny?
Oh, I don't remember it.
Oh.
But I have no memory anymore because, my life.
You know, her name was Schabusiness, but when you wrote it out, it was like Shady Nasty.
Oh,
You remember.
I do remember.
It was funny. Schabusiness. Schabusiness.
You got good memory.
So, Taylor and Shad. Okay. They were lovers. And
Okay.
we have very little of the before times laid out, but Taylor had a child and a husband, and it's unclear if they were together or not.
Okay.
But Shad and Taylor were dating.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-oh.
So
Could
at
have been
some point,
sneaking and
at least.
geeking. Could have been they've separated.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
But she got some baggage.
She had a previous family in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Shad lived with his mom, Tara Pakanich, and her boyfriend, Steve Hendricks.
Okay.
So on January 3rd, 2022, Taylor was convicted and sentenced for 3 months for fleeing, eluding, and obstructing the police.
Okay.
And she was given an ankle GPS tracker
Sick.
that she later removed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. Don't know how she did that, but there you are.
Are they literally, like, you can't remove them? Like, they're locked on and shackled on? And, like, you shower with them and everything?
I don't know. I
don't
guess I
either.
always thought.
I always thought so, too, but I've never, like, that'd be so annoying to sleep with.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
would fuck up your blankets. I was going to say sheets and blankets at the same time, and it went blankets.
I wonder, though.
That'd be awful. I don't know. I hope to never find out.
Ugh, same.
Yeah.
Also, technology these days, they could probably just make them so much smaller. Let's do
Put an
implants.
implant. Yeah, or like a Fitbit type
Yeah.
bracelet.
I had a fucking implant for birth control.
Yeah,
You could do that
yeah.
if you wanted to.
Make it a little harder to cut out, you know what I mean?
I would opt for that.
To get it implanted?
If I had to sleep with an ankle bracelet and shit, if it were like in my way, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I
I'm
would.
autistic as fuck, though. Like, I don't like shit hanging off of me, you know?
I get that. Yeah. Like, socks and PJ pants can't be twisted up with the sheets.
No, I
and
cannot
stuff.
sleep with socks.
No, it's awful.
I literally go insane from lack of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. My kid was asking. He's like, he wants to wear socks at night every night. And I'm like, don't. It's gross.
Yes.
Also, your feet
are fine.
Are sweaty as fuck.
Yeah.
Stop.
My kids, too. But my kid likes to do it. He likes to just be fully dressed so he doesn't have to get ready in the morning.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
I'm like, fuck, man, do what you want, but you're crazy, just so you know.
He's like
sleeping
in jeans.
Yeah, psycho. No, he loves it.
I've heard moms say that's a smart way to, like, go about life is get them dressed in their next day's clothes. Doesn't seem comfortable to me.
I don't know.
Also, them kids are smelly sleepers.
Yeah, I don't know. They all just think they're boys, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that was in January, okay?
Okay.
And then February 21st, 2022, at 9:30 p.m., Shad was picked up at his mother's house by Taylor. Mm-hmm. And then they went to an apartment with a friend to smoke some of those marijuana cigarettes.
Yeah.
And the friend left, and Shad and Taylor smoked some meth.
Uh-oh.
And then injected trazodone.
Holy shit!
Which is an antidepressant.
Isn't it what is it when you put a horse down? Tranquilizer.
Yeah.
I thought so. Anyway, okay.
It could be. He says antidepressant. But casual Monday.
How are you moving? Like, what do you mean casual Monday? Jesus Christ. Are you okay? You probably need your stomach pumped. I don't know what they do for that.
I don't know. I didn't know you could inject that kind of stuff.
I didn't know either. But I know, well, I guess I know when you inject drugs, it's a quicker, faster high. You know?
Yeah, I guess that's true. And also on top of meth, that's a lot.
Honestly.
And isn't meth an upper? Yeah. So then all these other ones are downers, right? Like pot and an antidepressant.
Dude, after you're fucking high on weed, I can't believe you're like, yeah, let's do meth now.
You got to get that energy back up.
Have a cup of coffee. Take a nap. Sleep it off, you know?
Spoken like a mom.
Right?
That's a casual Monday.
We're all tired.
Get a little baked to have some coffee? What?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I thought that was the plan.
I thought that's how we're all existing out here. Just a sick little bump real quick.
Right. Okay, so then after this whole drug-fueled
incident.
Binge, Taylor and Shad returned to his mom's house, and they both spent the day there before going down to the basement, and they started having sex down there.
Okay, in their sex dungeon.
Mm-hmm, in their sex dungeon. So metal chains entered the picture.
Oh my God, okay, really? I was onto something here.
You really were. And erotic asphyxiation was also in play.
All right, by choice by both players?
Hopefully. Hoping it was consensual by both players, you know? I don't actually know.
Okay.
So the couple typically used chains as a form of foreplay, and Taylor had one of the chains around Shad's throat.
Okay.
As he was face down.
All I'm thinking of is like a dog choke collar. That's just gotta pinch you.
That sounds terrible.
Obviously not my kink.
Not my thing, but apparently it was theirs. I don't know. Not here to judge. Chains seem reckless. Maybe like a Velcro collar. Maybe something soft. Why is it?
I don't know.
Why is it a chain?
I don't know.
Like you
what
said,
kind
it
of
pinches,
chain? Like a
the
gold
links.
chain?
I was assuming like a the one you keep a pit bull on the leash on the front yard.
I was thinking like we're gonna pull this tree stump out of the ground and hook it to the back of my fucking truck.
Yeah,
chain.
yeah.
You know, like click click, motherfucker, clink clink as you walk around.
Like a big chainy chain.
Yeah. Okay, either way, so she has it wrapped around his neck?
She has it wrapped around his neck, and he was face down. Mm-hmm. And he started coughing up blood.
I feel like we should stop Taylor.
Maybe loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah, so coughing up blood?
Coughing up blood and turning purple.
Yeah, it sounds like he's dying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So she continued to strangle him until he was dead.
Wow.
All the while, still having sex with him.
I was just going to say, like, is she, like...
Now, here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
He's face down.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to ask, is she, like, strapping shit on? Again, none of our fucking business, but...
None of our business.
It would make a difference as to whether I believe her story or not.
Or, like, how it happened. Yeah, I agree. I don't have those answers for you.
Right. Okay, so then he died?
So he died, and she continued to have sex with him.
What? Why?
So... The chain...
Like, can you? If you're doing, like, the typical standard
sex?
How fast
does rigor mortis sex set in?
Rigor mortis takes hours.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know. It would have to go away, right?
Like,
so
your
then
blood's
maybe
not-
she
your
was. Maybe
heart's
she
not-
was banging him.
It must have been.
Yeah.
It must have been.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless when you die, shit just kind of hangs around. I don't know the stats on boners and death.
I don't either. But
like, you know how when you wake up, there's boners? Maybe when you die, there's boners. Or like when you die, you piss yourself and shit yourself.
ugh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was aggressive. You're too well regulated right now.
You're
Because that
right.
really upset you.
Well, all I was thinking was if you're having sex with someone
I
and then
know.
they piss and shit themselves,
I
that
know.
sounds awful.
I know. But also, it sounds awful to fuck somebody's dead. So I
Dead.
don't think she's
Yeah.
working with all the crayons in her box.
Fair point. But just know that that was my plan to like get out of a possible rape situation, and it sounds like it doesn't work. So
No, yeah. You're going to need one of those, like, cracking
Claw?
condoms.
yeah,
Go inside of you.
Yeah,
Just fucking latch onto the dick. Has anybody experienced those? Please fill me in.
experienced how?
Either way, either victim or
Which victim?
I know
Or
I
victim.
paused
Victim
on
or
that word.
victim?
I paused on that word to look at you like I'm not quite sure which victim I mean.
Giver or receiver?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Okay, so for a few hours after his death, Taylor had sex with, performed oral sex,
Stop it.
and used sex toys
No.
on Shad's dead body.
Why? Is this
Why?
her kink? Like, did he agree to this? Do we have like a Armin Maives situation?
I don't have the
That's
answers.
just what she did.
I don't have the answers that you
The
seek.
fuck,
Yeah.
Taylor, that escalated
Maybe
pretty
meth.
fucking quick.
Just gets her really going, you know?
What does?
Meth. Antidepressants.
You're right. I did kind of forget
I
there
don't
were
know.
drugs, so there's probably not going to be a lot of logic here.
There were a lot of drugs involved.
But not like bath salts. Like,
Not like, I
A
mean,
meth.
meth is a crazy
Yeah,
drug. And
yeah,
also, I
that's
don't know
true.
what happens when you shoot up
trazodone.
trazodone.
That's what I'm surprised they're awake for. I thought it made you like sleepy as fuck.
I would. I don't
Like
know.
a tranquilizer.
See, I thought that was like a sedative.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I
don't
guess
know.
that
But
meth was strong.
depends how much meth they took,
Yeah.
right? So you can outweigh any
Dude,
sedative.
fucking, yeah. Sometimes drugs make you do that weird, crazy shit, you know? Like, you can fucking rip somebody's face off when you smoke bath salts.
Yeah. Well, apparently that's what she was working with. So she continued on. Dylan also said that the chain looked like it was from a dog's collar. So you were right.
Oh, okay. Like a choke collar.
Yeah.
Ugh, that sounds awful.
In the morning of February 22nd, Taylor laid Shad out on the bed and cut his head off over a black 5-gallon Fleet Farm bucket.
A bucket?
A bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. She used a storage tote for the blood.
A 5-gallon bucket. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm a couple seconds behind here. Cut off the head over a 5-gallon bucket. That doesn't make sense. Was it
I'm
hanging off-
imagining like he's laid out on the bed, head over the edge.
Oh.
And the bucket
like that
is, like-
special kind of stretch that's supposed to help your neck that everybody wants a blowy for? That one?
Yeah.
That's unsettling. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she does that into a bucket.
Over a 5-gallon bucket.
Could you fucking imagine? Don't.
No.
Don't. I'm not in a good headspace. Don't follow mine. Anyway, go
No.
ahead.
Also, it sounds like a lot of blood.
Yeah.
It's going to be very messy.
And then like thud, head in bucket. That's weird. I don't
Yeah.
like it. Okay.
Thud, head, and bucket.
I'm like, are you holding the bucket up? I have questions.
No, she doesn't have enough hands for that.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
let's move on.
Okay, so she used a storage tote for the blood and a number of knives that she found in the kitchen.
She's a storage tote.
Yeah.
Like, as in like a Rubbermaid?
I'm
Or like
guessing.
a tote bag?
I would think like a Rubbermaid.
Okay, for the
Like,
blood?
Yeah. Like
Just a bucket of blood.
to drain
a
it
Rubbermaid
into.
of blood.
Ugh.
All right.
there's a lot of blood in a person.
I'm concerned with where this story is going. I feel like it's much worse than Sylvia Lycan.
Remember all those trigger warnings I told you not to worry about?
Yeah.
I don't actually know where this is going.
All right, let's find out.
Okay, so she used a storage tote for the blood, and she used a number of knives that she found in the kitchen. She dismembered Shad and placed him in plastic bags, plastic totes, a backpack, boxes, and a duffel bag.
That's a lot of places.
It's a lot
and
of
a lot
pieces.
of parts.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of moving parts.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that shouldn't be moving. They were all hidden around the basement in various places.
She kept them in the house?
in his mom's house.
What the fuck are you? Well, I guess it'd be very fucking suspicious if you just walked out with totes of blood and a backpack of parts. Like, I guess you gotta hide it in the house.
Do you think it was a clear tote of
I
blood?
don't know. I mean, honestly, too, like, where are you finding those empty in your house? Every tote I have is filled to the brim of shit.
I thought every tote that I had was filled to the brim of shit, and I always wonder where they are, or, like, how do we always fill them up? And then Brandon will just, like, magically pop out with a bunch. And I'm like, oh, where do we keep these?
Lee, too. I think he's just buying more, though.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool, more to fucking fill up.
I know, right?
Yeah, I don't know what her plan was, how she planned to get it out of the basement or anything like that.
Right.
She used Clorox wipes to clean some of the blood, and those were left in with some of the body parts. So,
Okay,
like,
that's
some
her
kind
evidence.
of cleanup, throwing it in there.
Right.
It was stated that she dumped the blood down the basement shower drain,
Oh.
but really she showered with it.
Oh. What?
Now, I don't know why we know that, or how we know that, or what happened there, but I'm guessing, like, she was also taking a shower and just happened to dump it at the same time.
Maybe, but
That's
if she
fucking
spilled
horrifying.
it on herself, could you imagine? I can't lift even a pot of water high enough over my head to dump it without shaking my wrists, you know?
Who's
like
dumping it over your head?
You.
Oh, like she showered with it.
Yeah, like you got a Rubbermaid container
Ew.
full of liquid and you're shaking trying to dump it on you? Like
no,
what?
I would think it's more like a rag and sponge bath situation.
Why? What are we doing?
No, I don't know.
We're going to find out together?
I'm
Hopefully,
just
maybe?
guessing if I had a giant tote filled with blood, how would you shower with it? Like, you're not pouring it over your body. I also assumed she showered with it meant that, like, she just had it draining there and you're like, not going to waste water. I guess I'll wash my hair at the same time. Like, on regular water. And it just happened to be draining
like she
at her
showered with the
feet.
blood.
With the blood. That was how I
took it as in
interpreted it.
she bathed herself and let the blood run down her body, you know?
Dylan, can you let us know?
The fuck?
Shad's feet were cut off
Yeah, well, so was everything else.
and shoved into his chest.
That's fucking weird. Did she, like, dissect him?
His organs were completely removed,
What the fuck?
one by one. The next day,
How long was the mom gone for?
I don't think she was gone.
She was in the house?
I'm guessing.
The fuck?
I mean, I don't know that she was in the house, but they're in the basement. And he's a grown-ass man. He's 24 years old.
Yeah,
so
she's like, I don't want to see that shit.
yeah, she's like, go downstairs with your girlfriend. And they're just down there all, like, for one day. Assuming you don't hear, like, chainsaws, you're not going to be that concerned about it yet. Right?
I don't know. I have questions.
Well, she might have also heard other things throughout and realized they're into, like, BDSM stuff. And been
Right,
like,
right. That's what I'm thinking.
I
And then she's
promise I
like,
won't
I'm
go
not-
downstairs.
I'm not into... Yeah, I don't want to know that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I just won't listen. So the next day, on February 23rd, Shad's mom, Tara, found the bucket with his head and penis inside her basement.
No.
It was covered with a towel.
That's
And
it? Oh,
yeah,
never
just
find
throw
this.
a towel over that. There were also 2 knives, a Jolly Rancher, and a
Weird.
razor in the bucket.
Like, was it wrapped?
I don't know. I'm guessing no.
Like,
and she was
fucking
like,
watermelon again?
that's what I was going to say.
Green
Ew,
apple?
Green apple. Ugh, get it out. So Tara, Shad's mom,
Mm-hmm.
she went and got her boyfriend Steve. And
Yes.
Steve called the police and then searched
good.
the basement to discover
All the other
rest
parts.
of the dismembered parts of Shad.
Oh, Jesus.
It was later discovered that Taylor had some of Shad's body parts, including his leg, inside a crock pot in her car.
What? No, this doesn't, like, parts of his leg, maybe.
Is a big crock pot,
No.
according to Dylan.
They don't make crock pots that big.
I mean,
Maybe they do for, like, school lunches.
maybe.
Like, industrial-sized crock pot.
Maybe.
Even an industrial-sized crock pot is probably the size of that end table. The whole leg, a grown...
Do you think it was like actually a crock pot or just like a big, like a shrimp bowl, you know?
like a crab
Crab
pot?
bowl pot, yeah.
Well, then that would be called a pot, a different kind of pot, right?
Yeah,
Not
it would be a
crock
crock pot. You're right. I don't know. But
Like a Dutch oven, but even that,
That's tiny.
those are expensive. You're not getting one that size.
not putting a
in
leg
your
in that.
car? No way.
yeah.
Okay.
So his leg was found inside this crock pot, which was found in Taylor's car.
That's gonna stink. Also, what a terrible idea.
That was left at Shad's mom's house. The car was.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She left her car.
Mhm.
Weird.
So later that day, on February 23rd, Taylor was found at an apartment complex on the same street that her and Shad were the previous night when they were doing all the drugs.
Yeah.
She was covered in blood.
Oh. So she did shower in it.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Shadoozy. Schabusiness. She wasn't minding hers.
Yeah.
She had cuts and scratches on her hands and arms that she claimed were self-inflicted.
Oh, I'm sure you got them from dismembering that man.
Yeah, right? Like, oops, I slipped. Don't worry, I cut myself.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it is self-inflicted at that point.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
She was arrested and charged with murder, mutilation of a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault.
Yeah.
Just a week later on March 1st, 2022.
Okay. They got her quick. Good.
Taylor's trial started that year on September 1st, 2022, and her attorney submitted a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity.
Okay, because she was on drugs, I'm assuming. And also, it was pretty fucking insane.
And later on, and there's videos of this on YouTube, Taylor randomly attacks her own attorney in court.
Jesus Christ. What?
At the time, her attorney was trying to delay the trial so that they could determine if she was competent to stand trial.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, the attorney was like, hey, I fucking quit. Like,
I just got attacked.
I don't want to do this shit. And he was replaced in March of 2023 by another attorney who requested the judge now be replaced since the judge witnessed the attack. So
right, like everybody's been tainted. She's not going to get a fair trial. Actually, I would argue that might be pretty fair, but okay.
Well,
you know.
Oh, you mean they saw you do some fucked up shit and now
firsthand?
You're concerned that they're going to be thinking
judging
you're
you on that? Yeah.
capable of doing fucked up shit?
That might be the whole reason we're gathered here today, my friends. But, you know.
But
that's not what you're on trial for.
The judge was like, no, thank you. I will stay here seated with all of my knowledge. Thank you.
Oh, so they did not step down or did they get a new judge?
No, they did not.
Oh, good.
The judge was like, nah. Okay. And then she was placed in a spit hood after that incident. During the entire trial, she was laughing and smirking.
What a fucking psycho.
She stared down, blinking a lot. And when the photos of the bucket in the basement came up, she looked up and appeared to be smiling.
Ew!
Yeah. Her father spoke at her trial, who was in prison at the time for raping children.
Well, we know where she gets it from.
It's a whole family affair.
Hereditary. No, I'm kidding. That's not a nice thing to say.
No, it's not. But also, it is a bit weird that she's also doing sex crimes on this body.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I was going to say, who hurt you? But I think I know.
Everyone.
Yeah, her dad.
Yeah, her family, probably. Yeah. So Taylor claimed to have blacked out while she was choking Shad, but then came to and was like, fuck it, I'm already this far.
I might as well do the rest.
Yeah. She asked detectives if they knew what it was like to love something so much they could kill it. And she told officers to, quote, have fun trying to find all the organs.
Oh, my God. Talk about aggression. What's it? Aggression, affection?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Have fun finding all the parts. Bitch, tell me where they're at. What are you talking about? This isn't a fucking I Spy.
Right.
You're on trial, bitch.
A scavenger hunt here. You need to fucking repent or whatever, right?
Whatever that is.
Taylor pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect.
Okay. Gotta get that brain right.
Yeah, she kind of killed it with all those drugs, apparently. This was her brain on drugs.
Oh, God. This was her brain on a lot of drugs.
Yeah. The jury found that she was not mentally ill during the killing.
Wow.
And on July 26, 2023, after 30 minutes of deliberation, Taylor Schabusiness was convicted of first-degree intentional homicide, mutilation of a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault.
Holy shit. Good.
Yes. I wonder why it's third degree. It's because he was dead?
Third-degree sexual assault? Maybe they couldn't determine if the sexual assault happened post-death or during death or before death.
What are the different degrees? Either way. Like,
well,
I've never heard of second degree
I was thinking, like, necrophilia
assault.
would be, like, post, right? And I'm sure that comes with different...
But
like,
they probably just, like, damaging a corpse or fucking with a corpse. Isn't there one for that? Degradation of a corpse or something?
I'm guessing. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. But if I were a lawyer and that crime could... I can't technically prove any point, I would try to pick the charge that comes with the greatest consequence.
Yeah. Fair.
And then I would just try to peg it into that.
Fair.
I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know any of that shit, so.
Well, she was found guilty of all of those things. And on September 26th, she was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Good.
She was 25 years old.
Wow.
A forensic psychologist that spoke with Taylor stated that Taylor told her she, quote, had a thing with Jeffrey Dahmer a year ago.
What? What do you mean? He's dead. He didn't have a thing. You mean like you were obsessed with him or something, you weirdo? Which, I mean, like, who isn't at one point in time if you're in a true crime? But
yeah, sure. But this was in 2023. Dahmer died in 1994.
Yeah,
so
he's been gone for a while.
Yeah, maybe there was something mentally going on with her.
What kind of thing did she have? She just said she had a thing.
A thing.
Yeah.
Probably romantic interest.
Like, we're married in our minds.
Wasn't Dahmer into dudes?
Yeah. I have questions. That's why I'm like, is she just like, I read a lot of books on him.
Girl, Dahmer doesn't like you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, but when did that show come out about Dahmer? Was that around the same time?
It probably was around the same time.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. She's like sensational.
And everyone was in love with that actor, weren't they? Like,
I know.
all of a sudden, Dahmer was hot.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. Was it that he was hot? Because it creeped me out.
Oh, it creeped me out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he had his shirt off in one thing and he was a fit person. So everyone is like, stand for Dahmer.
Jesus Christ. We're all fucking. We're so.
Way too horned up.
Yeah. Yeah. We're so sick as a country that we're like so turned up by somebody who's mildly healthy.
Yeah, right.
We're like, he can carry on the strong genes.
I'm willing to overlook a lot of his personality.
I'll procreate with him.
Ugh, God.
It's the biology. It's just calling me.
Ugh. The jury was told about internet searches Taylor had.
Yeah.
Yes. That read, quote, Jeffrey Dahmer walking into court all sexy.
Ew! What are you
searches
talking about? Jeffrey Dahmer is the opposite of sexy.
Also, it's just a movie. Like, the movie is not real life. Do people realize that?
No.
Like,
I don't know.
Dahmer...
Not her. She's baked her brain on drugs.
Fuck, that's true. I don't know. And, quote, Jeffrey Dahmer's butt. She also admitted...
She Googled that?
Yeah.
Is that a thing you can Google?
I'm sure.
What?
But...
I don't want to.
I mean, it would just be pictures. It would probably just be pictures from the movie at this point.
Does he just have a flat ass? Like, I can't imagine Jeffrey Dahmer's got a badonkadonk. I don't know.
Just
I have
a
no
white
idea.
dude.
Yeah, just a
In
white
the
dude with a
70s,
big
80s,
ass.
yeah.
No way.
Oh, man.
No way. He all short shorts, flat ass.
What if he did?
I have no idea. I don't know. You know who would know, though, is Darcy.
She really would.
She always knows everybody, every dude in their ass situation.
She's like Tina Belcher.
I don't know who that is.
From Bob's Burgers. She's obsessed with everybody's butts.
I don't watch enough of that, but I do appreciate it every time I do.
It's a great show. I try to get the kids into it, and they're like, this is dumb. And I'm like, that's probably for the best.
I had it on for a while, too, and then we switched it to Family Guy with my older one, and he was like, they were talking about, is anybody here who hasn't tried to assassinate the president? And then my kid knows what that word means, and he was like, oh, and laughing. I'm like, well, maybe not good times for right now.
Oh, too real.
Yeah.
Okay. She also admitted to saving Shad's blood and using it to shower with.
Okay, so we got our answer there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she was using like a cup situation, like in the bathtub.
It's got to be.
You know?
No other. I mean,
yeah.
Where are you getting? I don't even understand the logistics of it. Like, are you pulling the Rubbermaid inside of the tub? That's got to be heavy. That's
gotta be so heavy.
Unless it's a walk-in shower, but there's still that little lip you got to get over. And what if it splashes over? And that makes a lot of noise. And what a lot of work,
It's so much work. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe she sat in it. Like, my kids used to sit in it when they were little,
crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
It's all getting all up in there.
All those lips. That's fucking weird, man.
I hate that.
And it's cold? I don't know. I have questions. I have a lot of questions. Coagulated? I don't know. Is it chunky? How long have we waited? How long was she bathing?
So bad.
Like, so many fucking pennies.
She wanted to bathe in his blood.
Like a coin vault when you walk into that basement.
Like Scrooge McDuck's fucking pool of money.
All those coins. Smells like fucking duck ass and that.
Ugh. Okay, so listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
This was before she admitted to how much she liked strangling him.
Okay.
And they also found searches for Satanism on her computer.
Tracks.
But they weren't revealed at trial.
Okay. Well, I feel like we have enough.
They had enough to go on.
Yeah. We don't need that one. You can leave that one out.
During trial, Shad's uncle spoke to Taylor. Shad's uncle, Kelly, a recovering alcoholic, gave a heartening speech about how Taylor has no excuse for this murder and how she could have gotten help if she chose to.
Right.
Kelly says that Taylor wanted to make others suffer because she was suffering. And he ended it with, have a good life, shit business.
Burn.
Got him.
Even the judge was like, burn. That's fucking great.
And
shit
on July...
business.
Sorry,
we should have thought of that one.
Shit business. She does have shit business.
Yeah, she does.
Man. And on July 24th, 2024, Taylor requested medical help for falling on a staple. You know, how one does.
Oh, I know.
She was handcuffed by an unknown person, let's call them Pat, and taken to a medical room. And the nurse said that Taylor was laughing during the entire procedure, but Taylor assured them that nothing was funny. And as soon as the nurse approached the wound with tweezers, Taylor lunged and pushed the nurse out of her chair, and Taylor then hit Pat with a medical tray in the head.
Oh, my God.
And Pat left the room with bruised ribs and a hurt arm.
Jesus.
At some point, Pat was sprayed with pepper spray.
How'd she get pepper spray?
During all of that altercation, I'm guessing. She was the nurse, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm guessing you also have like an officer in there. And maybe Taylor got a hold of the officer's pepper spray. Or
Jesus
maybe
Christ.
Taylor was
What
being
a
pepper
fucking
sprayed.
Mess.
And the nurse just also caught wind. Either way, Taylor has an upcoming trial on February 7th, 2025. Oh, shit. He wrote this earlier.
Oh, my God.
Because that should have been in it, right?
Oh, I wonder what's happening.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened with the pepper spray situation there.
Okay, yeah. How did that
apparently
end? We don't
she
know.
has a trial at some point earlier this month, and hopefully she'll get some more time for that. Now, this is from Shad's obituary.
Okay.
Shad enjoyed camping, games, and spending time with his family. He was a very kind and compassionate person who often thought of others before himself. He was a talented artist, and he also enjoyed wood carving.
Aww.
And he got
Poor Shad.
fucking torn to pieces
He sure as fuck did.
in his mom's basement by a crazy bitch.
What was her name?
Taylor Schabusiness.
Schabusiness. How'd I forget that?
SCHA business.
SCHA. Okay.
How would you have done it?
I forgot the C.
Oh, I'm guessing there's a C. I just read it a bunch of times.
You know, when it's like Schabusiness. Murder Shad. Let's see. I was just going to see if there was an update.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, this is from 3 days ago. It says, second phase of trial to determine woman's mental state when she killed dismembered man.
To determine the mental state.
I know.
I thought they already did that.
I thought so too.
On account of she got life.
I'm going to go to the end. You know how like the last paragraph just kind of recaps it all?
Now we'll tell you.
She said she took his head off first because she liked it and then she wanted to keep it, which is why it was found on a black bucket at the home where Shad was killed. But when she left the home, Schabusiness said she forgot to take the bucket with her.
I hate it when
The
I forget my
jury
most important
also
stuff.
heard how an examination of Schabusiness's cell phone turned up 24 searches about Jeffrey Dahmer, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, actually, there is no update. I don't have appears in court surrounded by officers. The judge found there was probable cause for battery. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? It sounds like we don't have any fucking conviction or anything yet. It just
At
sounds
least
like
for that one.
it's still happening. So good luck on that one.
Yeah.
Schabusiness. Jesus Teddy fucking Christ. That's all over meth, I'm assuming? Like,
I'm
she didn't have she kind of had a background, right? When you first started, you were like, she got...
Yeah, she had an ankle monitor that she had taken off. But at the same time, she's no longer in meth in the prison, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Like, she's not on drugs in there, and she's still faked an injury and attacked a nurse. I'm guessing faked an injury.
Next level. Fuck that.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
No, thank you. Well, if you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Erin's case,
Dylan's case.
Dylan's case.
Thank you, Dylan.
You can go to our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. Our handle is @ISGD Podcast. You can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com, or if you would like to snail mail us, you can do so at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
and we love you guys. And as always, we'll get our shit together someday, and that day is sort of today.
Count
Bye.
on it.
Count on it.
Bye. Thanks, Dylan.